Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss succession of Hindu Succession Act 1956. Now, this Hindu Succession Act 1956 has undergone a lot of changes by the amendment of 2005. Okay, what was previously, now it has been undergone a changes. So now, first of all, we have to know what changes has been occurred by this Amendment Act of 2005. The first change which has occurred, that section 6 has been totally replaced. Okay, the section 6 which was previously in the 1956 Act, it has been totally replaced. Second one is that full-fledged property rights to daughter in the ancestral property has been established. Previously it was not so, but now a full-fledged property rights of the daughter in the ancestral property along with the son has been established. Okay, this amendment actually it is based on the 17th report of the Law Commission of India on the property rights of women. Okay, so it was means it is based on that Law Commission report. Next is third one is that as per section 3 of the act, in interest of the deceased Hindu dying after commencement of 2005 Act will devolve by testamentary and intestate succession and not by survivorship. Okay, so here the devolution of the property by survivorship completely ends up. Here it is said that property will get devolved by testamentary and intestate succession. Intestate succession means whenever a property is devolved, means intestate means devolution of property of a person, of the deceased, when a person dies without making any will. So these are both whenever any person is dying without devolving their property. So in those cases, the devolution of that deceased Hindu will be made by testamentary and intestate succession and not by survivorship. The Another thing is that section 23 and 24, which discriminated against women, has been totally omitted, has been totally abolished by this 2005 Amendment Act. So now let us know what was actually in section 23. Under section 23 of the act, previously it was regarding the dwelling house. The male heir can claim partition of the dwelling house, but the female heir has no such right to claim partition. So it has been totally omitted. Again, section 24 disqualified certain widows for claiming property. Okay, so in those cases, means claiming property means they disqualified certain widows from succession. Okay, so this has also been abolished. So now, as we can see that by this Amendment Act, lot of changes has been made. Now we have to know what changes or what has been made under section 6. Section 6 says about the devolution of the interest in the co-personary property. Okay, it's now let us see that what this 2005 amendment says. Now, on and from commencement of the Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005, in a joint Hindu family governed by Mitakshara law, the daughter of a co-personer shall by birth become co-personer in her own right, in the same manner as the son, have the same right in the co-personary property, and be subjected to same liability in respect of the co-personary property of that son. Okay, so in the co-personary property, as we can see that both the male and female, by virtue of this amendment, is having equal right. Okay, they are having, both of them are having equal right. Now, what was this Mitakshara? Previously, there were two law schools, that is, one is Dayabhaga and another one is Mitakshara. In Dayabhaga, the son acquired the right in the property after the demise of the father. But in Mitakshara law, the son has, by virtue of taking birth in the family, in the Mitakshara law school, they are having their property rights, and the daughter were not given any such right. But by virtue of the amendment of 2005 Act, this right has been incorporated, and the daughter now are having equal right. Next, subsection 2 says any property to which a female Hindu becomes entitled by virtue of subsection 1 shall be held by her with the incident of copersonary ownership and shall be regarded, notwithstanding anything contained in this act or any other law from the time being enforced, as property capable of being disposed of by her by testamentary disposition. It means that whenever any Hindu is becoming entitled to the property by virtue of subsection 1, that is by birthright in the copersonal property, she is having the right, and by this whoever, any female who is getting entitled to hold those property shall be regarded as the sole owner, means shall be regarded that the means she will hold the property, and the property will only be disposed of by her by any testamentary disposition, means nobody else will have any right over that property. That female will, the entire property, the only the female is entitled to hold that property. Next is where a Hindu dies after commencement of this Act 2005, his interest in the property of the joint Hindu family property governed by Mitakshara law shall be devolved by testamentary and intestate succession, as the case may be under this act, and not by survivorship. As I told that তোমার হচ্ছে if any Hindu dies intestate, his right over the property, it will be get devolved by testamentary and intestate succession and not by survivorship. Okay, means who is surviving that person, the person will not become will not get entitled to hold that property like that only. He will be having entitled to that property by way of means his interest will devolve by testamentary or intestate succession. Okay. Now the daughter is allotted the same share as that of the son. Okay, now what is the thing? The daughter is having the same share. Next, the share of the predeceased son or a predeceased daughter. This predeceased means if any son and daughter have died previous to that of means his father or grandfather, like this, as they would have got had been alive at the same of partition, shall be allotted to the surviving child. Means if suppose I am dying before my father, then in those cases my son and daughter will get my share. Okay, whatever means after demise of my father, in those cases if my son and daughter is there, they will get those share. Next is the share of the predeceased child of a predeceased son or a predeceased daughter, as such child would have got had he or she had been alive at the time of the partition, shall be allotted to the child of such predeceased child of the predeceased son or of a predeceased daughter, as the case may be. So what does this subsection is saying? This subsection is saying that share of a predeceased child of a predeceased son, any share which that person would have got if I have been alive, and by way of partition the share which would have been I entitled, in those cases such share would be allotted if I died, such share should have been allotted to my son and daughter. So these are the certain changes which has been made under section 6. Now regarding the devolution of property of a deceased Hindu male, which is under section 8 of the act. Under section 8 of the act, previously we have class 1 here. If class 1 here people are not alive, then we will have class 2 here, and if nobody is alive, then we will have the property will devolve to the government, and it is known as escheat. Okay, now let us see about the class 1 here. Regarding the class 1 here, as you can see that here I have made one chart. See, this P, that is the, it means he is the deceased. On his decease, those persons who are allotted share is that his mother, his widow. This is section 8 of Hindu Succession Act, and it completely tells about the devolution of the property of a deceased Hindu male. Okay, in female, in case of female, it is something different, which I will show in my other videos. So now regarding, see, this is the deceased, all the bracket portion means this is deceased. Okay, now after this demise, who is entitled? Mother, widow. Okay, and now son and daughter of this deceased who are alive. Now see, again here are certain brackets I have made. First one is this is the predeceased son. As I told you in the previous video, suppose this son has died before the death of the father. So, but he has son, he has widow, he has daughter. So, what will happen? His portion of share, means after the demise of this person, his portion of share, he was entitled to a portion of share. It will be allotted equally among these three persons. Again, this daughter is alive, she will get her property. This daughter is the predeceased daughter. In case of predeceased daughter, daughter's son and daughter's daughter are entitled to inherit the deceased property. Her husband is not entitled. Now see, this is the son, means son is this son's predeceased son, means this son has been died, and his son also has died, but son of a predeceased son. In case of sons of a predeceased son, he has another son, widow and daughter. So they all are entitled to get his share. Okay, whatever share would have been allotted to him if he would have been alive, they are entitled to get those share of from the deceased. So now let us see how it will get divided. How many persons? Now suppose we can consider that property is in one part. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 members. Okay, just a minute. So here are 7 members. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So all will get 1/7 part. 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7. Now they who are all are alive, it is okay. But who died before the death of the deceased? That is, this son died before the deceased died. So he, in his portion, 1/7 part was allotted. So here he will get, it will be divided into in 3 parts again. That is 1/21 part all will get. Again he has two sons, means one son, one daughter. They are entitled to get this portion of property. So it will be 1/14. Each will get 1/14. And here also 1/7. This son was entitled to 1/7, but he has predeceased son, and this is son's means predeceased son. He also died, so he had one son, so it was 1/7 will devolve to 1/7, and here are 3 persons, so they will also get by 1/21 part equally. So this is the division of class 1 here of when a Hindu male is dying intestate, means without making any will. So just go through this. If you have any problem, then you can put your problem in the comment box. I will definitely answer. And if you like my video, please press the like button, subscribe my channel, and till then, bye bye.